What's up guys, this is Massey. Welcome to another video. If this is your first time here and you want to learn how to deal with math and chemistry questions, start now by subscribing this channel and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything. This video I want to show you how to solve this trigonometric equation. It is sine 2 theta times cosine theta plus sine squared theta equals to 1, and we need to solve it for theta, which is changing from 0 to 2 pi. We know from the trigonometric identities, we know sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta is equal to 1 all the time. So we can say that here, this part has to be equal to cosine squared theta, because cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta has to be equal to 1. So I'm going to say sine 2 theta times cosine theta equals to cosine squared theta. Then I move everything to the left hand side. It's going to be sine 2 theta times cosine theta minus cosine squared theta equals to 0. And then sine 2 theta from compound angles, we know it's equal to 2 times sine theta times cosine theta. We had it before in double angle formula. So instead of sine 2 theta, I can write 2 times sine theta times cosine theta. And here we have another cosine theta minus cosine squared theta equals to 0. Now we have 2 sine theta times cosine is going to be cosine squared theta minus cosine squared theta equals to 0. Then I can have cosine squared theta, I can factor it. The rest of it is going to be 2 sine theta minus 1 equals to 0. So cosine squared theta times 2 sine theta minus 1 equals to 0. So we have two scenarios. One scenario is cosine squared theta equals to 0. And one scenario is 2 sine theta minus 1 equals to 0. First case is going to be just cosine theta equals to 0, and the second case sine theta will be equal to 1 over 2, because we move it here, divided by 2 is going to be 1 over 2. Now what kind of theta value is going to make cosine theta equals to 0? We have pi over 2 and we have 3 pi over 2. So these two numbers, these two values for theta is going to make cosine theta equals to 0. Now I have sine theta equals to 1 over 2. We know pi over 6. Sine pi over 6 is going to be 1 over 2. We need to have another answer in quadrant 2, because sine is positive in quadrant 1 and quadrant 2. So the second answer is going to be pi minus pi over 6, because these two parts is pi over 6. And the second answer is going to be pi minus pi over 6. So pi minus pi over 6, which will be 5 pi over 6. So we have 4 answers. One of them is pi over 6, pi over 2, 5 pi over 6, and 3 pi over 2. These are the 4 answers. If I want to write in terms of degrees, pi over 6 is 30 degrees, 90 degrees. Here we have 150 degrees. And this one is 270 degrees. I will leave some related videos and playlists in the description in case you need extra help. This is the final answer. We have just 4 answers as you see here for theta. If you have any question, just leave me a comment and I get back to you as soon as possible. If you found this video useful, please like it and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching and have a great day.